The art of the deal negotiation in real estate. Selling a home is more than just putting a for sale sign up. It's about finding the right buyer and agreeing on a deal that works for both sides. That's where negotiation comes in. Think of it like a friendly game of tug-of-war, where both the seller and the buyer try to get the best outcome. The seller wants the best price for their precious home, while the buyer wants a fair deal. Negotiation helps bridge that gap. It's about communication, compromise, and finding common ground. Remember, both sides want to reach an agreement. Counteroffers, when to play your hand. Now let's talk about counteroffers. A counteroffer is like a reply to the buyer's first offer. It says, I appreciate your offer, but let's see if we can find something a little better. So when should you use this tool? Well, if the buyer's offer is way below your asking price, or if it has conditions you're not comfortable with, it's time for a counteroffer. Maybe their offer is pretty close, but you'd like a slightly earlier closing date. That's a perfect time for a counteroffer too. It's all about getting the deal that makes you feel good about selling your home. Beyond the dollar sign, elements of a counteroffer. When making a counteroffer, remember it's not just about the price. You can negotiate different parts of the deal. Of course, price is important. If the buyer's offer is too low, you can counter with a higher price. But there's more to it. You can also negotiate things like closing costs. These are the fees that come with buying and selling a house. You might agree to pay some of the buyer's closing costs to make the deal sweeter. Another thing you can negotiate is the closing date. This is the day you hand over the keys. If you need more time to move out, you can counter with a later closing date. And don't forget about contingencies. These are conditions that need to be met for the sale to go through. For example, a buyer might have a contingency that says they need to sell their current home first. Section 4. Navigating the market risks and rewards. Counteroffers can be powerful, but it's important to use them wisely. The real estate market plays a big role in this. In a seller's market, when there are more buyers than sellers, you have a bit more leverage. Buyers are eager, so you might be able to counter with a higher price or fewer concessions. But in a buyer's market, when there are more sellers than buyers, you need to be a bit more careful. Buyers have more choices, so a high counteroffer might scare them away. It's all about finding the right balance. Your real estate agent can be a great guide in this process, helping you understand the market and make smart decisions. Section 5. Finding the sweet spot, balancing counteroffers. Remember, a counteroffer is a starting point for further negotiation. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about finding a solution that works for everyone. Don't be afraid to stand your ground if you believe your home is worth a certain price or if certain conditions are important to you. But also, be willing to compromise. Negotiation is about give and take. Sometimes, a small concession from your side can lead to a much bigger reward in the end. A successful sale and a happy move to your new home.